God says, "My child, listen closely, for this is an urgent call from the heavens. Time is moving swiftly, and what has been hidden is about to come into the light. Archangel Michael has been sent to warn you, to awaken you, to bring forth the truth before it is too late. There is something happening that requires your full attention, something that cannot be ignored, something that will shake the very foundation of what you believe to be stable. You must not delay. You must not dismiss this message, for it has been delivered to you for a reason. Heaven is watching, and the divine realm has seen what is unfolding before you even realized it. There is someone close to you who is walking down a path that is leading them into a situation they never intended to enter. They have been influenced, led astray, and pulled into something that will bring forth great consequences if not addressed immediately. Heaven is crying out for you to intervene, for you to take notice, for you to act before it is too late. Your son is standing at a crossroads. There are forces around him pulling him in a direction that is not meant for him. His steps have been guided by influences that do not have his best interests at heart. He has been led into a situation that has placed him in a position where he is being watched, where he is being tested, where he is on the edge of something that could shift his entire future. There are eyes on him. There are people who have taken notice of him, and they are waiting for the moment to act. But, my child, I am stepping in. I am sending this warning so that you may stand in the gap, so that you may intercede, so that you may protect him with the power of prayer and wisdom before things unfold in a way that cannot be undone. He is unaware of the full scope of what is happening around him. He does not see the full picture. He believes he is in control, but there are hidden forces at work that he does not recognize. There are unseen hands manipulating the situation, guiding events in a way that is not for his benefit. He has trusted the wrong voices, listened to the wrong advice, followed the wrong crowd. And now, the time is at hand. The moment of decision is here. He is standing at the threshold of something that could bring consequences that will impact him far beyond what he can understand. But you, my child, have been given this message for a reason. You have been chosen to receive this revelation because you have the power to change the course of what is about to happen. You have the authority, through prayer and action, to step in before it is too late. Do not turn away from this message. Do not dismiss it as just another warning. This is divine intervention. This is the voice of heaven speaking directly to you. The enemy has set a trap. He has placed obstacles in the path of your son, hoping to ensnare him in a web of confusion, deception, and turmoil. He has whispered lies into his ears, telling him that what he is doing is harmless, that it is just a moment, that it does not matter. But, my child, it does matter. Every decision carries weight. Every choice has consequences. And now, the time has come for you to step in and guide him back before he takes a step that cannot be undone. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. The moment of truth is here. There are those who are watching, those who are ready to take action, those who are prepared to respond to his choices. The situation is unfolding even as you read these words. The time is moving swiftly. There is no delay in the spiritual realm. The forces of light and darkness are in battle over his future, and your role in this moment is crucial. Archangel Michael stands ready to intervene, but he cannot do so without your action. You must stand in the gap. You must pray with urgency. You must speak truth into the situation. You must awaken your son before he finds himself in a position that he did not anticipate. He must see the reality of what is happening. He must open his eyes to the truth. He must recognize that the path he is walking is not leading him to prosperity, but to difficulty. But my child, there is hope. There is a way out. There is redemption. This moment has been revealed to you so that you may take the necessary steps to protect him, to guide him, to steer him away from the outcome that is swiftly approaching. Do not let fear take hold of you. Do not let doubt cloud your mind. Stand firm in faith, knowing that I am with you. I am fighting for you. I am moving on your behalf. You have been given this message because I trust you to act. I have placed you in a position of influence, of guidance, of divine authority over your household. Use it wisely. Speak with wisdom. Act with discernment. Move with purpose. The time is now. In the coming hours, there will be a shift. You will see signs. You will notice changes. Pay attention. Do not ignore the warnings. When the moment comes to speak, do not be silent. When the moment comes to act, do not hesitate. This is your opportunity to change the course of events. This is your moment to stand in the power I have given you. I have assigned angels to your household. I have placed a divine shield around you and your family. But you must walk in obedience. You must heed this message. You must take action. Do not allow this moment to pass by. Do not look back in regret. Stand firm, be strong, and move forward in the wisdom I have given you. What was meant for harm can be turned for good. What was meant to bring destruction can be transformed into a testimony. What the enemy plan will not prosper, for my hand is upon you. My power is within you. My presence is surrounding you. The breakthrough is here. The redemption is near. The restoration is unfolding even now. Take this message seriously. Time is moving quickly. The moment of truth is here. And you, my child, have been chosen to stand in the gap, to bring light into the darkness, to call forth truth where there has been deception. You are not alone. I am with you. I have always been with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Now go. Act. Move with faith. And know that my divine plan is at work in your life and in the life of your son. This is not the end. This is only the beginning of what I am about to do. The exposure has begun. The truth is being revealed. And my power is moving like never before. My beloved child, listen carefully to my words, for what I reveal to you today is of great importance. I have watched over you since the moment I breathed life into you, and I have seen all that has transpired in your life. You have walked through many trials, and I have been by your side through them all. There are things that your eyes have not yet seen, things that your heart has not yet perceived, and today, I am bringing forth revelation that will require your full attention. Do not dismiss what I am about to say, for it is given to you in love and with the intention to protect and guide you. Your son, the one whom you have loved and raised, the one whom you have nurtured with care, the one you have held close in moments of joy and sorrow. I have seen him since before he was born, and I know the path that he is walking. I know the struggles that he faces, the temptations that have surrounded him, and the choices that have led him to this very moment. There are things happening that you may not yet be aware of, things that have been hidden from your sight, but I am bringing them to light now. He stands on the edge of a great turning point, a moment in time where his choices will determine much about his future. I do not bring you this message to cause fear or distress, but rather to awaken you to the truth that he is walking a path that is leading him into a place of great consequence. He has been pulled by influences that do not have his best interest at heart. He has listened to voices that have led him away from wisdom. He has engaged in things that have placed him at risk, and now, the consequences of those choices are beginning to unfold before him. I see what is ahead. I see the interactions that are taking place even now, the moments of deception, the situations that have been orchestrated around him. There are those who seek to entangle him in circumstances that will lead to his downfall, those who whisper in his ear and push him toward actions that will cause him to stumble. The laws of the land are set, and the authorities are watchful. They see what he has been involved in, and there is movement being made against him. His time is running short, and without intervention, he will face repercussions that will be difficult to endure. But I have brought this message to you because you have the power to step in, to guide him, to pray for him, to speak truth into his life before it is too late. You have seen the signs, the changes in his behavior, the distance that has grown between you, the things he has hidden from you. Do not turn a blind eye any longer, for I am calling you to act. Come before me in prayer, seek my wisdom, and I will show you how to approach him. Do not move in haste, do not allow emotions to cloud your judgment, but instead, listen to my voice. There is still hope for him. There is still a path that leads to redemption, but he must be willing to take it. Your words will matter in this moment. Your guidance will be crucial. Your love must be firm yet filled with grace. I am the God of restoration. I am the one who turns lives around, who breaks chains, who brings the lost back home. I am calling him even now, stirring his heart, causing him to feel the weight of his actions. But he is at a crossroads, and he must choose. Will he listen to wisdom, or will he continue down this path? Will he open his heart to truth, or will he ignore the warnings that have been given? This is a moment of decision, and you are a key part of this moment. Do not let fear grip you. Do not let anxiety take hold. Trust in me, for I am with you. I have given you authority in prayer. I have given you the ability to speak life, to declare transformation, to intercede on his behalf. There is power in the words you speak over him. Do not speak hopelessness. Do not speak despair. Declare my promises over his life. Declare my protection over him. Speak truth, even when it is hard to hear, and stand firm in what I have revealed to you. He has been surrounded by influences that do not have his best interest in mind. There are those who have led him astray, those who have convinced him that what he is doing will have no consequence. But I see beyond what he sees. I know the outcomes that he has not yet considered. I know where this path leads, and I am calling him back before it is too late. Even now, things are moving. There are eyes upon him that he does not see. There are people who are watching his every move, waiting for the right moment to take action. This is not something to be ignored. It is not something to hope will go away on its own. It is a moment that requires wisdom, urgency, and faith. He may not listen at first. He may resist your words. He may believe that he is in control, that he knows what he is doing. But do not be discouraged, for I am working even when you do not see it. Your prayers are powerful. Your obedience in this moment is critical. Stand in the gap for him, intercede on his behalf, and trust that I am moving in ways beyond your understanding. I am a God of mercy, but I am also a God of justice. Choices have consequences, and no one is beyond my reach. But I desire to see him restored, not lost. I desire to see him walk in wisdom, not in folly. I desire to see him choose life, not destruction. And you, my beloved, have been chosen to stand in this moment, to speak into his life, to be my vessel of truth and guidance. Do not delay. Seek me in prayer. Ask for my words to fill your mouth. Ask for my wisdom to direct your actions. Ask for my peace to guide your heart. And then step forward in faith, knowing that I am with you. I have never left you, and I will not leave you now. I am for you. I am for your son. I am working even now to turn things around. But you must act. You must believe. You must stand on my promises and trust that I am faithful to complete the work I have begun. This message is for you. It is not by accident that you have received it. It is my hand that has led you here. Listen, take heed, and move in obedience. And know this, my love for you is unshakable, my protection over you is unbreakable, and my plans for you are always for good. Stand firm, my child. The battle is not yours alone. I am with you now and forevermore. God says, my child, listen to me carefully. I am speaking to you now because your heart is troubled, and you feel a stirring in your spirit. I have been trying to get your attention. There is something happening around you that you do not fully see, but I see it all. Your child, your son, is walking on a path that is leading him toward great trouble. There is a situation unfolding, one that has been orchestrated by forces unseen, designed to entrap him, to pull him into a place where he does not belong. But my child, you must not fear, for I am with you. I have seen the struggles, the moments of rebellion, the influence of those around him who do not have his best interests at heart. He has been restless, searching for something, drawn into circles that do not reflect the light I have placed within him. There are people whispering in his ear, leading him toward choices that could change his future forever. He does not yet understand the weight of his actions, the way the enemy moves subtly, using temptations and distractions to pull my children away from the destiny I have ordained for them. But my child, I am not a God who allows my chosen ones to be lost. I am speaking to you now because you have the power to intercede. You are the one who stands in the gap, the one whose prayers have kept him from falling deeper. I have heard every tear you have shed over him, every cry you have lifted up to me in the night. I have not turned away from you. I have not ignored your pain. My child, you must stand firm now more than ever, for your prayers are shifting things in the spirit. Your son is standing at a crossroads, unaware that his next decision could bring consequences he is not prepared for. There are hands waiting to take hold of him, forces that seek to strip away the blessings I have placed over his life. They want to see him stumble, to see him accused, to see him bound by mistakes that are not easily undone. But I am a God of mercy, and I am a God of restoration. I will not allow my child to be taken without a fight. My child, do not give in to worry. Do not allow fear to take root in your heart. You are not helpless in this.